I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fake.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another amazing edition of Mano TV Sports Channel's Daily Updates. Matters are rising the talk of town as the most trending story now is about Senegal being stripped of their 2025 AFCON title by the Confederation of African Football Appeal Board. To me, this is very unfair, it's unprecedented and unacceptable in the history of African football. You check out the reasons why these members came out with this shameful decision surrounding African football. You also check out the latest surrounding our Black Stars in our preparation for our pre-World Cup friendly matches against Austria and Germany. Finally, Odoi'S has come out with his 26-man squad. This has become very topical, and according to a member of the Ghana Football Association Executive Committee, from the look of things and per Odoi'S perspective, it will be very difficult to see Hudson, Odoi'S, Nketiah, and other key players in the Black Stars final man squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. You check out other latest exciting updates surrounding Ghana football. Before that, if you are new on this platform, quickly, let's do it together. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Let's show love to this video and platform by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. Please, let's leave something decently in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. I'll also be giving out some shoutouts in this video. Straightforward, let me introduce you to your trustworthy home of quality cosmetic products in Ghana, Herald Trading Enterprise, those suffering from alopecia. Talking of baldness, you have cream and oil for gradual growth, quick growth, and very quick growth. In terms of skin diseases such as pimples, acne, dandruff, stretch marks, and the others, you have quality products to cure all these diseases. One interesting thing about Herald Trading Enterprise is that we don't charge on delivery basis. Wherever you are across the globe, we will deliver them to your doorsteps without charging you penny on delivery base. So please contact us via the numbers on your screens. Herald Trading Enterprises, everything cosmetics. Away from that, let's talk about the controversies surrounding Senegal, Morocco, and the Confederation of African Football. We all wake up to the latest trending news about Senegal being stripped of their 2025 AFCON title by the Confederation of African Football Appeal Board. According to them, Senegal have violated Article 82 and 84 of CAF Disciplinary Code. Therefore, the new champions of the 2025 AFCON tournament is our very own Morocco. To the world, what we know on the 18th of January 2026 is that Senegal were the champions of the 2025 AFCON tournament. But 58 days later, the Appeal Board of CAF have come out to tell us that the new champions of the AFCON is now Morocco. This is very pathetic, unprecedented to me in the history of African football, even in the history of world football. I've never seen anything of that sort. You can share your opinion or whatever you know about some of these things happening in the history of world football, about stripping the champions their title, giving it to another country. And I think football is normally being played on the pitch, but according to CAF Appeal Board, per the rules, regulations, they have been violated by Senegal. Therefore, their decision now is that Morocco is the new champions of the 2025 AFCON tournament. That is the latest surrounding all these stories coming up. People are slamming Morocco, slamming CAF, and also talking a lot about how this AFCON is being played. The credibility of AFCON. You know what Jamie Carragher said about this AFCON tournament, talking about the credibility of AFCON. And this has affirmed his ways about what AFCON is and how AFCON is being played. We all know that we have disciplinary committee that will come out just after a match or a major competition with their decision. And just after Morocco filing protests, they came out slamming fine on Senegal Football Federation and Morocco Football Federation about what's happened, throwing objects on the field of play. They didn't even talk about the title race as to this stripping off to that of Morocco, or as to Senegal maintaining the position as the champions. But just after an appeal from the Morocco Football Federation, the Appeal Board of CAF has now come out to tell us that the new champions is Morocco. Now, let's check out the official communique released by the Confederation of African Football Appeal Board. These are the exact words. The CAF Appeal Board decided that in application of Article 84 of the regulations of the CAF African Cup of Nations, talking of AFCON, the Senegal national team is declared to have forfeited the final match of the Total Energies CAF African Cup of Nations. That is talking of Morocco 2025, with the results of the match being recorded as 3-0 in favor of the Fédération Royale Marocaine de Football, talking of the FRMF, talking of the Morocco Football Federation, which is quite ambiguous. We don't even know what is happening regarding all these rules. One, they didn't withdraw from the game. Secondly, there was show on the field of play, and everything in all, we didn't see any abandonments of the game not coming out. The game came off, and at the end, Senegal won by a goal to nil. Though we had some break, they walked off the pitch. They came back around 15 minutes time. And according to the statistics, rules, and everything that we know about football, even they're talking about Article 15. Briefly, let's check out Article 15. They made mention of Article 82 too. So let's check out Article 82 and 84 quickly. According to Article 82, if for any reason whatsoever a team withdraws from the competition or does not report for a match or refuses to play or leaves the grounds before the regular end of the match without the authorization of the referee, it shall be considered loser and shall be eliminated for good from the current competition. The same shall apply for the teams previously disqualified by the decision of CAF. And now let's look at Article 84 in relation to that of CAF Disciplinary Code. The team which contravenes the provisions of Article 82 and 83 shall be eliminated for good from the competition. The team will lose it by 3-0 unless the opponent has scored a more advantageous result at the time when the match was interrupted. And in this case, the score will be maintained. The organizing committee may adopt further measures. So these are the reasons given out by CAF. As I stated, we had show, they didn't abandon the game. The game went on. Senegal won. But according to CAF, this is it and show as it shall be in the history of African football. According to Senegal, they are ready to just appeal at the Court of Arbitration of Sports. And this is the right time for them to know how best we can govern African football. A lot of things happening on the various social media platforms. I know you've seen this and you have to share your honest opinion on this. Away from that, let's talk about our Black Stars in our preparation for the 2026 World Cup tournaments. We have 2 pre-World Cup friendly matches this month. On the 27th of March 2026, exactly 5 p.m. in Vienna, Ernst Appel Stadium, Ghana versus Austria. 3 days later, on the 30th of March 2026, exactly 8:45 p.m. I have conflicting time. Others are saying 6:45, others are saying 8:45. The Black Stars of Ghana versus Germany. That will be the last in this month. Later on, you play against Wales and that of Mexico. Head coach of the team, Odoi'S, has come out with his final 26-man squad, 3 goalkeepers, 10 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 9 forwards. I don't want to talk about this again, but we all know that we have some inconsistencies in the squad list. Personally, I'm not that surprised with the squad list. Same as I'm not impressed with the collapse, especially we don't have balance in the midfield. Naturally, you can see that all these midfielders are natural number 6. They are defensive midfielders. With the exception of Thomas Partey, who is very versatile in the midfield. I don't see what Kwesi Sibo can do as an attacking midfielder, as a central midfielder, same as Elisha Owusu and Ibrahim Suleiman Akakawi. But according to Odoi'S, he knows the best and he knows his selection criteria. Let's give him the benefits of the doubt. But we know we are all praying for the best. If things don't go the way we expect, definitely we have to come back and also slam them to what we think it has to be for Ghana football and the Black Stars journal for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. In retrospect to the squad list announcements, according to a member of the Ghana Football Association, Frederick Echampon, the executive committee, he has spoken out on Cosmetic TV, which is where you can see that a lot of things are going on behind the scenes, and he has to share and also make some revelations for us to see. For those expecting Callum Hudson-Odoi and Nketiah in our final man squad for the World Cup tournaments, from Odoi'S perspective with the West, from Frederick Echampon or Fredachi, it will be very difficult at this moment. He has given out reasons too, and according to Marvin Senaya, who has chosen Ghana ahead of Togo, how they got that tip-off from even Togo coming out chasing this player, and now he has taken his decision to playing for the Black Stars in our pre-World Cup friendlies, of which he might get another opportunity for the World Cup tournament. Was quite interesting. Let's check out all these. After that, I'll be back with your final goodbye.
Marvin Senaya, what's going on? Black Ghana, your friend, for your friendly games. You can share your Togo, so friend. But in be say ne papa nua nom ne ade na won bomb Togo national team da nti na man for adwem say one hwia na most likely then the two countries akwa friend the assurance of the man Ghana ye na bit makan de ba Togo dey be later nti na mo ko friend
it's not out of place say a player they are over do say na be two countries and more than one country me can say because to be at me pia be 3 and 4 possibility. Now when you fight for so say be obo modern kakra nti when you have to play just at around the same time Ghana inviting us the same time it's not Togo inviting us. The reality is that he plays in Odoi'S. Odoi'S no Togo player that I think one of the goalkeepers ma Togo no or no so Odoi'S.
Okay.
Nti matter of and Ghana so apart from him you have 2 players so more Boma Odoi'S Gideon Sane Elisha and I think Elisha is one of the captains.
Okay.
So what must say into the 2 countries in Ghana as your prospect. Yes, never panning one may have played for Togo, but I'm Mr. Ghana. It is eligible also to play for Ghana. And I don't want to somebody, but a big person in Togo crown my hands say guy no only so to go but say Ghanaian. Okay. Big person in Togo. I
don't know person player in Ghana. Our Togolese. Instead of Togo, no more Ghana.
Now, me and I may be some necessary no. Actually, now America passport da ha. Na Liberia passport da ha. And as America visa ni Liberia visa ni mu de na befa. Mbese mbusa. Cause mbusa me na mbese mbusa o. Omkwa do mbese America visa ni na Venezuela visa ni. Obefa de. Wow, yeah. Ndi Ghana ni Togo abisia. Now mu yo play abekwan. Boy na ni judge say Ghana afre no. O jubility. Na ni judge no. It's been one of his dreams. If yes, okay. From the Ghanaian players no more no. Our mama feedback no. Must okay. Pass when Ghana call up no. Okay. To the America crown Ghana.
I see.
We can have Obama Ghana.
And you know Nadia wako Togo.
No. He's happy to Ghana afre no. And I'm no. So be a promise so say nyame adoma fa country be crown. We dey obi so do be ko me pa there more be a Greece into and nana akwa Greece visa na no na America force be visa and Canada force be visa you mu de na obeje so no into the boy is very happy say Ghana friend no so Obama Ghana and his mother is a Ghanaian.
Wow. And so I don't know but honorable Kojo no say we need players, so why are we ignoring Hudson-Odoi who's doing well in the Premiership? And you call new buggers and ignore him.
I can't speak for the coach, but one thing I've heard, you know, from top when he said, I think the coach gave an interview. I said, "We sit down. Time we hear the background. Or see Debbie. We sit down. We are. I'm quite demos in my ready December better than I think he gave not necessarily the same thing, but the coach gave an interview. Said yes, sir. Said when he needed the most. Or see Debbie.
Okay, still at work.
That's it. Now no. The other Bible teacher say he's holding his stance. Is that also? I can't speak for the coach, but obviously the coach has publicly said in the past, the time we were here, fencing, was not there no. But that time they said no, they had a better option.
I see. Okay, it is still under all kind. But it is if the president cry from mercenaries in public.
President also has granted an interview like that. Said time because president, the kind of effort behind the scenes.
Okay.
Some of them coaching there, but talking to players, no, say difficult. The coach wants a player. President to me 2 could days wo crew country corner was no so negotiating with the player to me call the parents what to me call how you say. The president had done a lot, especially with those players. No, has no one or for them to say no. At that moment, some person come before. Now, maybe my struggler, no more qualifier, and you want to play in the World Cup, so you want to come back.
But
me, I have a different opinion. You know, but when you are there now, one more to say coach or the team, and president every time we follow team in there, they will have the feel. It be a particular game plan, could be one, could be easier than maybe had the game turn out. But the coach and the FA will continue to receive abuse. They struggle to qualify there, then you come in.
But I
have a different perspective. Because I'm from account. Maybe dreaming and say, board there, Tammy will be irrespective of match piano. Fit and available players are me good now. Through Odoi'S. In my perspective, so work up on my culture. So I mean, so work up here. Say, yeah, I had 26 or whatever players. No, most of the time, see me impact. I didn't know me when you work up. But become no more impact. I can say between 15 and maybe 17 or 18 players. No making impact. If you want squad members, team BR was squad member. I'm count. So I say, or regular somobo, but almost squad members somobo. They come in Quebec first 4 crowd or Ghana League and so one player from her. No minako walk up nibi.
Okay. All right. President here, okay. In him, behind the scene, bra to get some of these players.
It's not easy. If I tell you what Nketiah does.
Nketiah Salisu.
Yes.
If you are not a minimum quite fast or public, but do we can only can house. Yeah.
Anybody now, Omadu, Satam Nana, yeah, na beginning now it's difficult. No, hey, Nima me a shop one kind. Nipa Pomo Bushia wo, Yarawazungu, I am Bubu Anohon, President Bami, Yakohina, Yakohina Salisu, us ombo, also ombo. Yeah, my boy. I didn't know when they want to miss. No. Because also my tough time, ba. Okay, I say a large degree of say or say Canabana or Kawaka on more Black Stars. Such time also on more. But you baby or son I just so ball. Yeah, but he didn't go to play for any country, did he? John want to so they chose different country over Ghana. And defending Ghana and defending Ghana flag, Joe, a pride to defend your nation. It will be observed for me to name it, choose a country, say I be a country be apart from ahead of Ghana. It won't happen. But they decided to choose other countries ahead of Ghana. But Salisu never chose any country. So when you already saw about Black Stars, that was it. He didn't choose another country over Ghana. You should get the difference.
Yeah. Okay, Intina, and also I don't know the coach names like the.
And as I know, a president go through and getting Salisu. The same thing will go through. Got a copy woman almost Derby. Yeah. So Salisu in the end he said yes. After president going through the length, and other people involved going through the length. He said yes. But then after going through that even beyond, Gomu Bahad, Gomu sports minister, co-president. You know what I want, baby.
See. Ghana so be who the course.
Behind the sports minister, president, Munina Nomuka, almost Derby. Now, then
until there, Quida friendly games near the crowd, the anti-man from there, not just a door, no, a clue. So, a place. O Connors, Mamma can have been every no, a Fromu, Sakwasi, Kofi, Kobna, Muhammad, Iliasu, Mufamu Chance, Imran, or Tabit. Is that not check one? Genuano. And there was a debate in the art in Yena, but here players in the pre-prayer, Salis were proud.
Every team this world, they have players. I'm hoping some of them will get fit just before the World Cup. I'm hoping some of them will get fit.
They say, come on, convince the coach. And
it was just about 80 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or 90 days. Just around that. No more than 90 days to the World Cup. 90 days, which equal to 3 months. It's good enough time for people to, you know.
Coach,
oh, but you see, sometimes we keep proposals, which might say, but you cannot force coaches on far way. That's the last thing we'll do.
Okay.
We are manager. What we do is that we make suggestions. All the teams, me under 17, sometimes I make proposals to the coach. Maybe on us or no, we are based on experience and knowledge. I also born. Then so be it. But so cast there be unfortunate because of corner copima.
Okay. Collab also buy, you know, as a local boys, you know, friendly games, they will be apart from Benjamin Asare. They will be why?
I want to make you work a crack. So my catch, my come here to me come and go on. The same a friendly scene. Can make Concabe Lucas Bear for Boom.
Yeah.
No matter we are. Now next one in Germany, now that set off. Kagana team no come friendly match by 4 new no. Naka Premier League, my full be a player 1-1 we are there 1-1 bear 10 cry. What I say, Kobo Austria, it be a first 4. We be one player, baby, we good. Makwako Hill Mukakra. We are in Germany from number 5 to number 8 or number 9 on the league table. My son from Musako Hill Mukakra. We are many who wills, my father Kakra. You are many Mexico. Tebia news at time, 1 or 2 on the final squad on the World Cup, or 3 or 4. Because we say they can be squad members,
sure.
Or not you know anymore. Because you see, my thinking is that first of all, it would, you know, raise the value, what I say, an attraction of the local league.
Sure.
That's number 1. Number 2, do not forget, say there will be, you know, fallout compensation. Emma players number about World Cup, Emma clubs or mobile no. Imagine say Ghana be call World Cup. Near obey 4 players. Omu fee local league in more. Omu cash squad no. I do say FIFA 2 years compensation. And I say the friend when I get the technical term for FIFA, next I can omu tuanen ke bi ba with more. It comes to the local league. And to me I have a different way, but I'm not the coach actually.
The coach the control the total sir.
Hey, national team coaches they only a big
muni ibia input bia kakra bia.
And I may say the best you can do.
So jai bia ma coach no.
Oh, the best you can do is to make proposals. What I say?
Yeah.
So the coaches they answer questions. You make proposals to the coaches. They consider if proposal no something that would work into strategy and
system. The power is absolute.
Never. So far, no, the free hands, money, yes,
but at least what the suggestions can
yeah, but not to control.
Yeah.
What I say, you can make suggestions, but not to control.
Wow.
What I say, not to dictate. So the only
fire league no.
And I make sense. Me. That's my objective, and that's my thinking. Say tournament bia, Mr. Argentina community last World Cup round. There were people who were just squad members. Catching number 3 goalkeeper Derby. Argentina. And you go back on the dining in and I brought me one. You could have bare 4 or 5 players, sir. Actually, we have
a bench.
Intimacy in those situations, you consider your local league. Oh, Ghana players who will this squad now. Oh, this player played for this one in Ghana, played for this one in Ghana. It's have to be your agent. Hey, then I have to look at the team. So, a player good enough to make the final squad for World Cup, and then they will be looking out for we. A book bit to come back league in the crowd to try and see. Everybody crying no player for. So remember the story of Samiko Four no 1 million. I think the agent did not come directly for Samiko Four, but Bano Hunu took him. Samiko Four is one of the biggest imports in Ghana. Everywhere, not football in every aspect of Ghana life. Samiko Four is one of the biggest import or export. Let's put it that way. Ghana. Based on the Dino Kotonti, I'm saying say certain situations, you know, are afraid for, you know, certain decisions and actions.
Yeah. They do baby and the powers, and they say absolute, sir. As a mudi more employed, no. God, okay. Obia Tasumo, Obia and Tasumo. Tell us, Modern on call for just one local boy. Unacceptable. No friendly games.
Yeah, you make some proposals.
Friendly games. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So that was it from Fred Achi, and you've heard a lot about the Black Stars, interesting revelations about our Black Stars. Subsequently, I will give each and every cherished commenter on this platform special shout outs. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next one. As the Frenchman will say, au revoir.